Hey, good morning, everybody. PJ here. I'm going to go through and show just a little bit of how I keep the 891. I'm on the 891 right now for some reason. I do a lot on the DX10 stuff like that in the shack. Hadn't done anything outside in a little while, but just going to show how I store it for one, and then two, how I keep it stored that's ready just to go if I decide to go portable. And portable could mean either in my car to a park somewhere, or throw it in my backpack and go hiking. Hiking weight is an issue, so with the 891 it's probably at the upper end of it at like 5.5 pounds, I think, just for the radio. So anything you add battery and all that stuff just gets even more and more heavy. They make better options for portable, I'm sure. I know like ICOM has like 705. Yaesu makes like the 817 or 818. I can't remember. It's one of them. That's I think it's the 818. I think, but it's like half the weight of the 891. But with the 891, I can take it and run mobile too. So I can put it in my truck, 100 watts, through the Tar Heel antenna or the ATAS, either one. So the 891 for me is just a little more versatile. I don't want a radio just for radio. I mean, even like I say that the DX10 over there, that's a base station and or radio. That's what it is. It's not going to leave the shack. I mean, this one I'll be able to pick up and take with me. And I'm gonna see if I can get this in here. I've got this new little stand. I finally got me one, but we'll see. This right here is a Vault by Pelican. I got it from Lowe's. This is the medium size that they have. They have one that's larger than this. They got one that's smaller for like guns and stuff like that. This one's about perfect. Show you what's in here. This is pretty much everything. Now there's some things I could add to this to make it better. Probably some better antennas, better battery for one. Got that homemade battery, which is a acid battery, so I don't get all the full use out of it like I would out of a lithium battery. So definitely there's some upgrades I could do. So don't pay as much attention to that, because this is still a work in progress. Like this is always probably going to change and hopefully get better. So for right now though, this is where I'm at and what I've got. I hadn't done a lot of the portable stuff this year. I've gotten more into learning how to make antennas and stuff like that this year, so honing that part of my skill. That way I can, in the field, adjust antennas and stuff like that a lot better. So this is the case that I have here. And I'm going to slide this back just a little, and I'm going to show you how I keep it. This is the 891. It's in a SIG pistol case that I have converted into my 891 case. The radio sits in here, protects the buttons, the knobs, all that stuff up here. Got my microphone here with the table and everything, all in this one little box. And all it comes, I take the microphone loose. When I put it in there, just so it helps get it in there a little better. And then the radio. And all I do is cut out the stuff. Now, none of this don't look like it's super secure, and it's not. I mean, but it will help keep it from getting crushed. I mean, it's not gonna, it's not the most durable is what I'm saying. It's not like this kind of plastic, but I mean, I'd have to probably really drop this thing hard, and I'd probably have to do it a couple of times for it to actually damage the radio. So it's in there. got a little foam to protect, except for down here on the very bottom, but still, that fits right there in that case right there. Now, what else is in this box? This box I have homemade. It's all coming apart. Well, that's a 2-meter 440 J-pole, roll up J-pole antenna. That way I can hook that up, hang it up in a tree on my HT if I want to. So you got 2-meter 440 covered for that. 20-meter dipole antenna that I made. This is one of the things I'm talking about that'll get better, I'm hoping. Because this was the first one I ever made. And I made this one-to-one balun myself out of some wire that I had laying around. And it works really well. I mean, it's 1.0, 1.1 on 20-meter band. And it's not too awful big. The little ropes and stuff get tangled up sometimes, so it can be a little finicky to get out and set up. So it takes a little time, just like any kind of dipole would, because you got 3 points you got to go by. You know, you got your apex to hang it up, or you can string it in between 2 trees, you know, in a horizontal. But I always like to do like a inverted V. But both of those antennas are in this little sack there. This is something that needs to improve. This is just a 6 volt deer feeder batteries that I have wired together to make a 12 volt 5 amp hour only. With acid, you only get about half of your battery before you end up trying to damage it. So I need to get a lithium battery. That's definitely on the list for one of these days. Maybe probably like a 6 amp hour or 12 amp hour that'll fit in here. So battery will upgrade. Essential, that's the power cord for the 891. I just keep it in there. That would go right there. 25 feet RG8X Wireman. This right here, this is okay for portable, as far as like taking the truck and going into the park or something like that. I'd like to get me a little bit less. I thought about getting like some of the RG174 stuff for QRP. I know it ain't the best, but it'd be a lot lighter if I went backpacking. But the RG8X is 25 feet. I could probably get me another 25-foot piece of this too. That way I'd have 50 foot if I needed 50 foot. But I mean, you can take that dipole and put up. I did have 2 of these and I ended up using it for something else, just like you do in this hobby. Let's see. This is in case I am in the park or whatever. I can hook this to I can take my deep cycle battery, which is 100 and something milliamp hours, and use it. It's still acid too, but it's a lot longer battery life, a lot bigger battery. So this will hook straight to that, and then I got the power poles on everything. That'll hook that to the power cord. This is just an extra piece of wire I had for a counterpoise that I was using for the coil antennas that I made. I might need to measure this, because this will actually might come in handy for my next antenna that I'm gonna get right here. And we'll see how this works, because this is just a little cheap in-fed half-wave antenna off of, I said it already, I believe, off of eBay. But it's a 64-to-1. Let's see what it says. 1 through 30 megahertz, 100 watt SSB CW, 60 watt max on FT8 FSK. So this I've got to make. I'm gonna make this a 20 meter, to where unlike the dipole, I have to have where I've got to have 3 points for that one for the each leg and the apex, if I do it that way, or 2 trees, either one. This one I can have a stake in the ground and 1 tree. I know it's not the most efficient antenna, but it's compact. I mean, that thing, you know, you add that to that, that's a simple antenna to put up. Like I say, you got point on the ground and the one up in the tree. Easy enough. We're going to see how this works. I put some wire that I had on it just to see how it kind of done, and I didn't have enough wire. It was like 3 foot short. Anyway, I folded it down, got it on 10. But like I say, we'll see. This is an experiment. I'm hoping it works pretty good. I know end-fed antennas not the most efficient, like a dipole. Dipole's gonna be a lot better. This is for, man, I'm out, I need to make a contact somewhere. I can throw this up really easy. I can drape the thing over a tree, take it and tie a rock to the end of it, and just throw the end over a tree. It's gonna make a contact. That's what that is. It's pretty good, and it wasn't really expensive. And that's basically about it. I keep the owner's manual of the 891 in there, just in case. Like the other day when I was trying to find out what that TXW or whatever was in there. You never know what you need. 2 pieces of rope, that's going to be just extra to throw over a limb or whatever for whatever I've got. And I keep just a few of these lightweight tent stake antennas, tent stakes. And that's it. Another thing to clean off, whatever. And all of it right now goes in here, and we'll see. I think. Let's see, I always put that right there. Put that right there. Put the battery right there. This one, that one, antennas, and the power cords are right there. And just like that, everything fits right in there. Like I say, is it the most, or is it the best portable setup? Probably not, but I plan on making it better. Goals for 2024 is more get out and play outside a little bit more. I like playing in the shack. It's nice. I've got it set up good. My shack, I built on a new section of it. Got it, you know, looking pretty good. Everything I need is right there. But I like outdoors. I always have. Hiking, camping, all that. 2024 is time for PJ to get back into that stuff. So that is the goal. I'm hoping maybe y'all can push me a little bit, because I'll probably need some pushing because I'm getting fat and lazy. But anyway, goal for 2024 is try a little more portable, get out and try some of this stuff, and even make some, see what antennas work good in the woods. Like I say, that little end fed, it's going to be an experiment. The dipole's an experiment. I might even try to make like a little 20-meter delta loop, you know, to do it and compare. So you never know. That's what I spent this whole last year doing, was learning how to make antennas. Am I the most efficient at it? Probably not. Definitely not. Lots to learn. But there's so many antennas out there you can make too, so be fun to experiment with. But anyway, that's it. My little start on my portable station, that it's actually been in the works for a little while, and I kind of put it to the side. Time to get back on it. A little cold right now, but that gives me plenty of time to start making some antennas to take out and stuff like that. So next year it's going to be portable PJ. We're going to try portable PJ, and y'all have a good one, man. 73s from AK4 PJ.